Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ed Zanetti. We are talking about the Conference of Parties 28, which will take place in Abu Dhabi between the 3rd of November and the 12th of December this year, 2023. We talked about the ruling of the new global regulatory market all in place, and we talked about the political agenda which will be put up front by the Sultan. Then we discussed a little bit about the necessity of aligning our greenhouse gas inventories to this new reality of removals, and we start discussing about the loss and damage mechanism and how he can remunerate the developing tropical countries for the spreading of the infectious disease which has been a result of this global warming. And now I want to discuss about this subject of Red Plus deforestation. Up to 2021, people believed that tropical forests were generating emissions from deforestation and degradation, which proves to be completely false. If this was true, we should have in Brazil over 100 million hectares of deforestation and degradation, which was what has been publicized by the former governments, which is completely not true. It's not true. We don't have degradation of land. What we have is conversion of land. And I've been telling you, when you cut down a tree, it doesn't mean that you generate emissions. It is quite the opposite. It means that you generate space for the photosynthesis to occur again. And at the same, when you convert a land area to other land use, there are a lot of specialists which are measuring the level of a region on land use conversion and use this as a baseline for measuring possible future emissions, which is simply not true. The rule is when you got a tropical area and you're going to do a development on that, first you take out the biomass and use it for producing industrial timber or energy. You don't release it back to the atmosphere. And this was an assumption done before 2021, which was completely wrong. So now we know that actually land use conversion is fighting against climate change, because you improve the technology, and by improving the technology on land use, you increase the photosynthetic taxes, and for that you increase the biomass uptake. For that you increase the uptake of atmospheric CO2 and changing into useful products. Let's talk further about this. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ed Zanetti, for tous les amis africains.